What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the brother African Sci-Fi Scholar for the $10 donation via the PayPal. Leaves a note saying, salute, great videos. Technically, LeBron is a pass first player, though. Pass the blame, pass accountability, pass the responsibility first. Absolutely, we know how he rolls. We know how LeBron James rolls. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is, People are going to push those agendas. But this is something, and I want to thank everybody that has shown love to Too Raw for TV, a.k.a. Too Raw for Sports, and salute once again the African Sci-Fi Scholar. But this is the thing that I think doesn't get talked about enough. People talk about the LeBron versus Mike thing, right? And they act like there's still some ongoing battle when in reality it's not even close. But what people don't focus on is, to me, LeBron obviously, I think, felt envy toward Kobe. I think initially he looked up to Kobe. And, as far as before he got the NBA and maybe his earlier years, but I think he grew to resent the respect that Kobe got that really never was given toward him. And it shows. It shows all the time when you really think about it. What's the first thing that he said when he won that weak-ass bubble title? He didn't say, thank you, City of Los Angeles. Thank you to the teammates. He made it about himself, as usual. Made it about himself. I want my respect. I'm like, damn, bro. Is everything always about you? But that's the first thing he said. In Los Angeles, huh? I want my respect. I can't even remember whether or not the first thing he said was, we dedicate this to Kobe. I'd look at it again. Only thing I remember from that speech is, he probably did say that, but the thing I remember distinctly was, I want my respect. LeBron, the media kisses your ass every day. Every day. What's this magical respect that you want? Well, let's just go back. Let's go back. When LeBron was playing in high school, he had the fro. When Kobe's first years, well, not his first years, but I think his second year onward until 2001, Kobe had the fro. Right? LeBron wore number 23. Mike was definitely an influence. But when LeBron first came to the NBA, Mike was gone. He left a year before he retired. Kobe was going through his situation legally. But, who were the best players in 2003, 2004? To me, the best players were, if you asked the average fan at that time, they would have said, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, I would say Duncan, Garnett. Let's be fair. People forget about this dude, Tracy McGrady. For a while, Tracy was in that conversation. Allen Iverson, and maybe Vince Carter, but by 2003, Vince was kind of starting to fade out of that conversation. Vince peaked to me in popularity was 2000 to 2002. And then around 2003, I don't know, Vince kind of just started fading just a tad bit. But anyway, those were the best players. But by 2005, 2006, that's when Kobe was doing his thing individually. Kobe just played at another level at that time. He was just playing on an entire different level. People like to talk about what Luka's doing and what James Harden was doing a couple years ago, 34, 35, 36 points a game. But you got to remember, the game is at an all-time pace. Well, at least the fastest pace in the last 50 years. The league average for scoring is like almost 114 points a game. The league average when Kobe averaged 35.4 was 97. The Lakers are only averaging 99 points a game. That means that Kobe was responsible for something like 36% of his team's offense. 35, 36%. That's crazy. People like to downplay that year by Kobe. They really like to downplay it, the media. Did you know the other day when Donovan Mitchell had 71 and before that Luka had 60 and they were talking about the greatest individual games? I noticed some of those people's lists on TV, they didn't even have Kobe's 81-point game up there. How is that possible? How does that game not even register unless there is some type of agenda at play? But I've always felt like LeBron, because he has people in the media who I think are on Clutch Points payroll. That's obvious. Nick Wright's one of them. Shannon Sharp is another. There's some other ones too. Especially anybody that's granted an interview by LeBron. I think what's-her-caller's on her payroll, on his payroll too. Malika Andrews. She gets fucking mad if you critique LeBron in any way, shape, or form. Dave McMenamin, who just interviewed LeBron, that's her boo. That's her boyfriend. But anyway, and it's funny because not to digress, but you know they punished Ime Udoka because he had a relationship with a staffer, and the thing is, like they say, well, if someone is his, inferior as far as organization, he could give them favors, right? But I find it funny that Malika Andrews is dating Dave McMenamin, and then all of a sudden, he's getting interviews and show spots and more airtime. But they're supposed to be equals, though. But it is what it is. Anyway, getting to the point is back to the point. LeBron has always had envy for this dude. Remember in the 2008 Olympics, it's come out that he was bitching about Kobe and playing hero ball and shooting too much. You know what I'm saying? Making it like he's the problem with the fucking team. Well, damn, bro. If he's the problem, how come y'all couldn't win without this motherfucker last time? Y'all couldn't win. Then, the 2008 Olympic jump come out. What was it, 2008? The documentary came out, and that shit got talked about almost none on ESPN because it talked about the greatness of Kobe Bryant. You don't think that's a coincidence? That shit got downplayed? Remember that All-Star game when Mike gave the blueprint about how to guard LeBron? And Kobe was obviously listening. And when he blocked LeBron's jump shot, because Mike said 85, 90% of the time, that's what LeBron does. He blocked it. But when he came down, it kind of knocked LeBron's headband to the side. And people was laughing at him on the court. You don't think that shit bothers LeBron? That people don't respect him like they respect Kobe. They don't. LeBron has to make shit up. Man, look, man, I'm crazy competitive, man. Man, my mama was in the paint, man. I dunk, man. Everybody buying that stupid. No, it ain't sound natural. No, it ain't sound natural. Man, I was born brave. I was born and bred to win. Man, shut up, bro. Motherfuckers had to carry you off the court. You was whining and crying with cramps, bro. Cramps. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a player have to be carried off of the court because of cramps. I've seen players walk off the court cramping, but being carried? Meanwhile, I remember seasons when Kobe was playing with a bad wrist and cracked knuckles and broken finger, taped up, bad knees, bad back, bad shoulder. His wife was like, "Why are you playing?" She was like, "Well, because that's what I get paid to do." But this nigga load manage, but then criticize other people who are load managing. So yeah, I do feel that there's always been this jealousy toward Kobe. I really do feel that way. And there's other instances. There's other instances that have been out there. But yeah, he wants to chase Mike. He wants to surpass Mike, and he feels like going to L.A. he surpassed Kobe, but in reality he hasn't. And people that keep posting all these damn numbers. Oh, Kobe only shot 44.7. LeBron shot 50.5% from the front. Look, bro, most of Kobe's shots were mid-range, long mid-range, and three-pointers. Kobe shot a lot of threes even for his era. LeBron shoots a lot of threes, but a lot of his points come in the paint. A lot of them. And they come within 12 feet of the basket. So at the end of the day, yeah, he's going to have a higher field goal percentage. It's easier to score. The league's field goal percentage is over 47% on average. And that's with teams shooting 34, 35 threes a game. It's easier to score. Effective field goal percentage is the highest there ever been in the history of the NBA. So, it is what it is. But that's my theory, at least. I think, in many ways, LeBron is still chasing Kobe. He's still chasing Kobe. He's always trying to act like he's trying to out Kobe with his competitiveness and his toughness, when in reality, we see the truth. But anyway, that's what I got to say about it, man. Tell me what you guys think.